Hey, what's up guys? My name's Diego. I'm a fabricator here at Vi.Engineered. And today we got a 2015 GLA 45. It's a AMG. We're gonna do a top mount style turbo manifold. We're gonna put on this, looks like a GTX 35 frame turbo. It's T4. And it's an air to water setup. So I'm kind of hoping to put the turbo up top nice and high. Kind of like in this area. That way we could just do a simple coupler to the intercooler here and then a coupler going to the intake box and then just a simple 3-inch downpipe and an external wastegate just dumping towards the bottom. So I'm gonna get a couple things tacked up and we'll see how everything fits. I got a couple things that need to clear. Once I get everything tacked up, I can show you guys what the game plan is and then we'll just kind of go from there. All right guys, I got the manifold all made up. It's a top mount made with 1 1/4 inch runners. I was gonna do a log manifold, but to be honest, it looked kind of dumb, but a full top mount manifold worked out just fine, so I'm just gonna run with it. This way I'm gonna be able to put a wastegate, probably a 44 if I can. If not, a 38 will be okay on this car. But I think the 44 will work. And then I could just swoop the downpipe out this way and down, kind of how it is stock. But all of that should work out just fine. But now I got to break it all down, throw some more tacks on, wire wheel everything, and then put it all back together. And hopefully nothing moves and shrinks. But I'll put you guys on a time lapse of all that, and then we'll just get to work. All the runners welded up. I got 2 tacked on so I could get the collector placed. But now what I need to do is break it all back down and oval out the runners so it matches the profile of the head flange, and it'll be easier to weld too, so I don't got big gaps to weld. But yeah, let me take care of that, and then we should have a full manifold. Then I just got to do the wastegate and then weld the T4 flange, and then this thing's all wrapped up and ready to go. Then we can move on to the downpipe. But we'll get this taken care of first and then test fit and make sure everything stayed where it's supposed to. But yeah, we should be good here in a bit. All right guys, the manifold's all done. Now I'm gonna move on to the downpipe and the dumb tube. And that's basically the whole kit. Since I don't gotta do charge pipes, this is air to water, and I'm able to just use this coupler just right here. It's as simple as that. And then turbo's placed right next to the stock air box, because I'm pretty sure you gotta use the stock map sensor still. So just simply put a coupler on that. But yeah, other than that, we just got to do the downpipe and the dumb tube, and this thing's all wrapped up and ready to go. All right guys, well this is the downpipe. It's actually pretty simple, just out and under. Looks kind of weird, but that's how it's got to be. We got an alternator that we got to clear, and then also the dump tube's going to come down here and then just dump straight to the ground. So, but this is all it is. I'm going to burn this up real quick, make the dump tube, and this project's all done. All right guys, downpipe's all welded up, fits good. I got this to make last or just weld. I had to do a final test fit because the clamps that we have don't really tighten that great, but I did confirm that it fits, and it's just gonna dump right here. Watch, I'll show you. So it goes up, goes in place pretty easy like that, and just dumps straight to the floor right there, away from the drain bolt too. Is one thing I noticed I had to clear. So I'm gonna weld this up right now and O2 the downpipe, and this thing's done. And then we'll let you guys check out everything on the floor and all welded up. Alright guys, well this is the finished product, top mount GLA 45 with the GTX 3582. It was an inch and a quarter runners. Originally I was going to do a log manifold, but it ended up working for a top mount, which I'm really happy about because this turbo kit came out pretty sweet. But basically 3-inch downpipe and then a 44mm wastegate that dumps to the ground. And then just that 90-degree coupler. It's red, but that's just for mock-up. They can get a black one if they want, you know. But other than that, it's just gonna do the 4-inch to 5.5-inch coupler for the air box and the MAF to work. And that's it. They just gotta do the feed line and return line, and this thing is good to go. I'm excited to see what kind of power it'll put down, because I've honestly never seen a turbo kit on one of these AMGs, like a CLA 45 or this GLA 45. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it makes some good power.